Lovers Growth. Your #1 lovers professor on YouTube.
Did you know relationships are like algebra? Have you ever looked at your partner and thought, I can't figure you out? Well, you're not alone. Relationships are full of unknown variables, complicated equations, and sometimes it feels like you need a PhD to solve them. But don't fret, because we're here to simplify things for you. Today, we're talking about a topic that might be a bit tricky to navigate: understanding your partner's needs in the bedroom. You see, the funny truth about relationships is that they're not always as complicated as they seem. In fact, with a bit of insight and open communication, you can turn what feels like a complex equation into a simple addition problem. So stick around as we delve into ways to drive her wild in bed. And hey, before we proceed, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you're new here, and share this video with your friends. Done that? Alright, let's proceed. Chapter 1. The Power of Foreplay. It's like the appetizer before the main course. And who doesn't love a good appetizer? Now let's delve into the beauty of foreplay. It's not just about the physical, it's also about the emotional. Foreplay is that sweet, intimate time when you can connect with your partner on a deeper level, when you can explore each other's desires and boundaries. It's the moment when you build that emotional connection that makes everything else more meaningful. Think of it as a dance. You're building anticipation, setting the rhythm. It's like a crescendo in a symphony, building up to the climax. And it's not just about satisfaction, it's about fulfillment. It's about creating an experience that is rewarding for both of you. Foreplay is not just a prelude, it's an essential part of the experience. It's the secret ingredient that can turn a good time into an unforgettable one. Remember, the journey can be just as enjoyable as the destination. Chapter 2, The Art of Communication. No, we're not talking about discussing the weather or the latest sports scores. Welcome to the realm of communication that's intimate, open, and yes, a little bit steamy. This isn't about small talk, but rather about big, bold, and beautiful conversations that can truly transform your relationship. Imagine a painting, a masterpiece, vibrant with color and emotion. Each brushstroke is a word, a statement, a question. And the canvas? That's your relationship. The more vivid and clear the brushstrokes, the more stunning the finished artwork. So, let's pick up that brush and start painting. Firstly, it's essential to ask about preferences and boundaries. Uncharted territory can be exciting, but it's equally important to understand what's off-limits. This isn't a one-time conversation, but an ongoing dialogue. It's about creating a safe space where both of you feel comfortable expressing your desires and limits. Now you might be thinking, but how do I even start such a conversation? Well, there's no one-size-fits-all answer, but a good rule of thumb is to approach it with honesty and respect. A simple, "Hey, can we talk about what we like and don't like?" can open the doors to a world of understanding. Next, it's about expressing your own preferences. This isn't just about your partner, it's about you too. It's about finding the courage to say, "I love it when you do this," or "I'd like to try that." It's about embracing vulnerability and saying, "This makes me uncomfortable." And here's the thing, this isn't just about enhancing your physical connection. It's about strengthening your emotional bond. It's about fostering trust, understanding, and mutual respect. It's about creating a relationship where both of you feel heard, understood, and cherished. So, let's paint a masterpiece together. Let's create a relationship that's vibrant with color and emotion. Let's create a relationship that's a testament to the power of open, honest, and sexy communication. So don't be shy, speak up. The rewards are worth it. Chapter 3, Adventure Time. Routine is great for work, not so much for the bedroom. Let's dive right in, shall we? Picture this. You're on a roller coaster. You love the ride, it's exciting, thrilling, and it gets your heart racing. But what if you rode the same roller coaster day in, day out? Eventually it would lose its thrill, right? That's a bit like your intimate relationship. If you keep doing the same things over and over again, it can become monotonous, and that wild thrill can start to fade. That's where adventure comes in. It's about breaking out of your comfort zone and exploring new territories. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not suggesting you swing from chandeliers or try anything you're uncomfortable with, but I am saying that a little variety can go a long way. Let's talk about fantasies. We all have them, and they can be an incredible way to add some zest to your intimate moments. It's all about communication, understanding, and respect. Exploring fantasies together can bring you closer, and it can also be a lot of fun. And it's not just about fantasies. Trying new things can be as simple as changing locations. Get out of the bedroom and try other parts of the house. or even take it outside. As long as it's private and consensual, the world is your oyster. But remember, it's not a one-time thing. Keeping the excitement alive is about constantly exploring and trying new things. It's about making a conscious effort to keep that spark alive, to keep the adventure going. And lastly, always remember that it's about both of you. Adventure is a two-way street. It's about finding that balance where both of you are comfortable, excited, and having fun. Remember, variety is the spice of life, and it can be the spice of your bedroom too. So go on, embrace the adventure. You might just find that it takes your relationship to new, exhilarating heights. Chapter 4. The importance of aftercare. It's not all about the fireworks, the sparklers afterwards matter too. In the grand symphony of intimacy, the final notes are as important as the opening chords. The crescendo may be thrilling, but the gentle decrescendo that follows is equally significant. This is where aftercare comes into play, a term that refers to the affectionate, caring actions and conversations that occur after an intimate encounter. Just picture this. The storm has passed, and you're left with a serene calm. This is your chance to bask in the afterglow together, to hold each other close and revel in the shared experience. Cuddling is a great way to do this. It releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which not only makes you feel closer to your partner, but also promotes a sense of peace and well-being. But aftercare is about more than just physical closeness. It's about emotional connection too. It's a moment to express feelings, to show appreciation, to communicate openly and honestly. It's a safe space to share vulnerabilities, to laugh, to whisper sweet nothings, and perhaps even shed a tear or two. Communication after intimacy is crucial. It allows you to understand each other better, to learn what works and what doesn't, what made the heart flutter and what left it wanting. It's a moment to give and receive feedback, to grow together, to deepen your bond. So, if you've been treating aftercare as an optional extra, it's time to rethink. It's not a post-credit scene you can skip. It's a vital part of the whole experience, a tender epilogue that enhances the story you've just lived together. It's the cherry on top of a sundae, the final brushstroke on a masterpiece, the perfect ending to a beautiful dance. So next time, don't rush off. Take time to bask in the afterglow together. If you really learned from this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you're new here, and don't forget to share this video with your friends who might also need this information. We will be glad to hear your feedback. What other things do you think will drive her wild in bed? Please put your feedback in the comments section below, and we will answer you as soon as possible. Stay tuned for our next amazing video.